Hello guys, Darius X here back with another one, and welcome back to the channel. I know I haven't posted in a while. It's been about 12 days. So basically it's been 2 weeks. Sorry for that. I really wasn't in the posting mood, and based on like everything that's happening, it's kind of depressing. It makes me want to like sleep in kind of. So I apologize for that. But anyways, this what if is what if Naruto was born in the Warring States. And make sure to subscribe if you haven't already, and hit the like button if you guys want a part 2. If you guys are not already familiar with what the Warring States time period or the Warring States is, basically it was a point in time of the Naruto verse, if you will, when clans constantly fought over things like land, and most notably the likes of many important people like Hashirama, Tobirama, Madara, for example, were born in this time period. So anyways, let's get into the background info for this what if. Kushina is 75% Uchiha, though no one knew. Naruto is not the reincarnation of Ashura, and Minato is the younger brother of Batsuma Senju, or Hashirama's father. So the way I see Naruto being born in the Warring States time period is if we make him born in the middle of it. It was the birth of Naruto Senju, and no one could miss it. Minato and Kushina had a child, and everyone from both clans, the Senju and the Uzumaki, were there to see the birth. The war was temporarily put on a hold, and the once war-torn plants started to grow back and get healthy again. Kushina and Minato would then seal the full 9 tails into Naruto, entrusting the life of Naruto to his uncle, Batsuma Senju, the father of Hashirama and Tobirama. From a young age, Naruto would be taught the hardships of war and how to fight for himself. Naruto soon gained control over some of the 9 tails and was at least able to use its power within battle. Naruto also learned all 5 chakra natures. Naruto and Tobirama played games over who could create the most jutsu, though Tobirama won most of the time. As such, Naruto had created an arsenal of extremely tactical and strategic jutsu. For example, the sword return jutsu. The simple C-rank jutsu involves flowing chakra into a sword or weapon. The user can then control the sword and bring it back to him or her during battle. This was an extremely very good jutsu due to the fact that many people carried swords. Naruto quickly gained popularity across the lands, and with it, his reputation as a great fighter grew. Naruto cared about his family the most and loved all of his brothers with all of his heart. One day, Naruto, his brother Itama, and Kamawara, Senju, were sent to kill an Uchiha clan member. When they got there, 5 powerful Uchiha were waiting for them. It was an ambush. Naruto, Itama, and Kamawara fended them off for a while, but then 10 more Uchiha arrived to kill them. After Naruto and his brothers killed one, less from a dozen, which is 11 Uchiha, they decided to split the last 2 into halves, fighting each separately. Itama and Kamawara would fight in Uchiha, though they underestimated his power, being killed in the process. As they were dying, Itama and Kamawara cried out to Naruto, telling him to avenge them and that they love him, adding on that he wants Naruto to cherish his family and make sure that he never makes the same mistake that they did, underestimating someone's power before dying with their eyes wide open. Naruto would quickly injure both of the Uchiha in front of him, looking down on them with the bloodlusted eyes of the Sharingan manifesting. The Uchiha would try to plead with Naruto, begging for mercy and telling them that they are from the same clan. Uchiha would bring out his sword, bringing it up close to Naruto's eyes, like a reflection. Naruto didn't care. He was only intrigued that the rumors of his mother being part Uchiha were true after all. Naruto would look at Itama's blade lying next to him before using the sword return jutsu on Itama's blade and taking out his own. 9-tailed chakra then started to emanate out of Naruto in a large proportion. It bursted out of him like fire, and soon he was unrecognizable from moments before. Two nine-tailed hands would then grow out of Naruto's cloak. The hands then locked themselves around Uchiha and onto their neck. Naruto would then stab both of the swords into them. At this point, they begged even more for Naruto to stop, and he did. "You two are lucky that I won't make you suffer." Naruto, knowing that Itama wouldn't want Naruto to do lots of harm to them, so he would rip the blades out of them before engraving them into their hearts. Before they died, Naruto would spit on their bodies before running to the corpse of Itama and Kamawaru, telling them that he avenged them like they wanted. Naruto carried his brothers' bodies back to his home, where his brothers, mother, and father stood. Naruto was in very bad shape, very injured, and visibly burnt. When he got to them, he would cough up blood onto the ground. His family asked what happened, and Naruto told them everything. To say the least, they were in shock and angry. Naruto would also make sure to tell them that he was part of the Uchiha himself, though he still wants to kill them for what they did. But Suma would tell Naruto that he could tell that he was part of the Uchiha, shocking his sons. Naruto would vow to his family that he will make the Uchiha people pay for what they did to him and his family. We now time skip exactly 5 years later. Naruto wore the attire of armor that was common then, and had the Uchiha, Senju, and Uzumaki symbols imprinted on it, respecting all of his clans that he was birthed from. Tobirama killed Izuna, and because of this, Madara decided to push on with his Uchiha forces in order to end the warring states once and for all. This was the day that the Uchiha and the Senju were going to have an ultimate battle to decide the fate of many things. 4 hours later, the Senju were overcoming the Uchiha and had them at a standstill. Hashirama, out of peace, would tell the Uchiha that they can join the Senju, to the ones that were loyal to their clan, loyal to Madara Uchiha, decided to continue fighting. The bodies of Uchiha were endlessly stacked up on the ground, and soon there was little Uchiha standing. Most notably, Naruto, Hashirama, Tobirama, Madara, plus many Senju were left standing and still in good shape. Madara was at a tough spot. He was one of the last Uchiha remaining, so he decided to use Susanoo in a last-ditch effort. Naruto, Tobirama, and Hashirama all fought this Susanoo, and the odds were leaning on them for victory. All of the Senju banded together to form a mighty attack. This attack was mostly made out of Earth Style and Water Style, since those are the natural attributes of the Senju clan. Then, the added combination of Naruto, Hashirama, and Tobirama helped a lot in the combination attack. Hashirama used his wooden golem, Tobirama used his water dragon jutsu, and Naruto used a jutsu of his own, which he called the lightning dragon jutsu, and wrapped it with his nine-tailed chakra, sending it towards Madara and his Susanoo. This joint attack caused Madara's Susanoo to completely shatter apart into little shards, and Madara's body quickly started to take a nosedive down. Madara would land on the ground, kneeling in pain. He was visibly damaged and in agony from the powerful combination attack. Hashirama would then slowly walk up to Madara. Madara would look up to Hashirama, telling him to end his life, and that he is no warrior. Hashirama, instead of killing Madara, extended his hand to him and asked for him to finally have a peace treaty to join him. Madara reluctantly agreed, and that day, the village hidden in the leaves was formed. Tobirama made the point that there should be an election, and because of Madara having no support, because all of the Uchiha were practically injured, Hashirama was made the first Hokage. Soon, other clans were joining the Leaf, and others made their own alliances in villages. Naruto, after Hashirama, would become the second Hokage before appointing Tobirama as the third. Tobirama would then make Hiruzen Hokage, and around this time, Naruto had a son of his own, which he named Boruto. Also, Tobirama would never die while fighting Kinkaku and Ginkaku because Naruto would fight alongside him. The Akatsuki would try to capture Naruto, but Tobirama and Naruto, plus many S-rank ninja, shut down the Akatsuki and all of its forces before anything could truly happen. Anyways, when Hashirama died, because of the fact that Naruto and Tobirama hated Uchiha for what they did to them and their family, they blamed Uchiha for their death, or for Hashirama's death, and isolated them in a corner of the village. Boruto was a natural prodigy, almost surpassing a young Naruto at the age of 5. Boruto was seen as royalty, though because of his upbringing, he respected everyone in the village. Soon, Boruto would be seen as the next in line for the Hokage position, and would be appointed to that position by Hiruzen and Naruto, who were both very old at this point in time. Hiruzen wasn't killed by Orochimaru because before Hiruzen could use Reaper Death Seal on Hiruzen, or on Orochimaru, Naruto would steal Orochimaru away with an urn, placing him in it. Anyways, he kept this urn at like his Hokage estate, basically his home. Boruto would then become the 5th Hokage, and the next Kage would be his child, Naruto Uchiha, after his grandfather. Boruto later married his girlfriend, whose name is Sarada Uchiha, or Sarada, doesn't matter how you say it. After doing this, Naruto started to open up to the Uchiha, saying that he hates the bad Uchiha, but has a soft spot for the good ones. Seeing as his son, grandson, and daughter-in-law are all Uchiha, Naruto would then become friends with Sasuke Uchiha, the father of Sarada. Naruto, not wanting his family forced to live in a corner of the village, would let all of the Uchiha live wherever they wanted, causing many Uchiha hybrids to be born. A 90-year-old Tobirama was training and accidentally broke his hip along with some of his ribs. This put Tobirama in critical condition and made it difficult for him to breathe. Naruto would almost instantly be at the hospital. Naruto would offer Tobirama some of Hashirama's cells, which he extracted from himself for his family to use after his death. Tobirama had too much pride to take his brother's DNA and told Naruto to pull the plug. Naruto would tell Hashirama that he would never kill his own brother, but Tobirama insisted. Tobirama told Naruto that if he doesn't do it, he will himself. Naruto would tell Tobirama that he was a great brother to the end, and that he enjoyed all of the time that he spent with him, every single second of it. In his last moments of life, Tobirama would contemplate everything, saying that maybe after all, the Uchiha aren't that bad. Naruto would then tell Tobirama to tell Kawamura and Itama and Hashirama that he said hi. Tobirama's last words to Naruto were, "I love you, brother," before dying. We now zoom into Boruto's child, who would reach onto a shelf and accidentally knock over an urn. He would then go to a different area of the house and fall asleep. Orochimaru would then escape from the urn, looking down at Boruto's child with joy. Anyways, guys, it's been Darius X here. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I did. If you guys want a part 2, just make sure to hit the like button, and I'll probably put it out. Also, there will be a new What If coming to the channel, which is called What If Naruto Was an Assassin? And it was suggested to me. Well, the suggestion was, what if Naruto was from Assassin's Creed, which is a video game series, if you guys didn't know. So I just decided to turn that to what if Naruto was an assassin. Anyways, guys, so I hope you enjoyed this video. Make sure to subscribe if you haven't already. I appreciate all you guys' support lately. Make sure to hit the like button. Comment down below, because I love interacting with you guys on the daily, and I respond or heart and like every single comment. Anyways, guys, have a great day. Goodbye.